Seeking the public's help to identify the driver of a vehicle that was parked at the old CPS DCS welfare building in the city of Delphi that was abandoned on the east side of County Road 300 North, next to the Hoosier Heartland Highway.
Alright, what's up, mob crew? We're going to break down the vehicle parked at the old CPS building and what it looked like for the witnesses from their vantage point. So we're going to start off with witness 4, who is the one that actually went to the park and actually witnessed not only the 4 juveniles leaving. She also walked the trail and saw BG, or Richard Allen, on the bridge. And then as she was leaving, she would actually see Abby and Libby. I mean, she's actually a pretty big witness. This is witness 4 in the probable cause affidavit. So witness 4 would arrive and then leave sometime about 1:28 and would see Alan's car parked at the old CPS building. And the way she worded it was very interesting. She words it as, "I saw a car parked at the old CPS building, oddly parked." That's crazy. So that's back in 2010. So it looks like this was the original parking lot for the CPS building. Then if we move forward, to just after the murders. This is what it looks like. But so now moving to what it would look like just after the time of the murders. This is where the parking lot was. So it's possible that Richard Allen backed in somewhere around here. And so most of the witnesses, or all of the witnesses, from what I understand, saw the vehicle as they were driving down 300 North, which is this street here. So this line here to the building, this is just over 105 feet, approximately. From, if he parked here, it would be nearly 200 feet. So that's quite a ways away. And so there's not many pictures of the old CPS building. We do have one which is taken from the Hoosier Highway, and it's, if you were to take it from the building, measure it from the building to the Hoosier Highway, it's just over 105 feet as well. So we kind of got an idea if there was a car here and a car here. Let's say if Richard Allen was parked in the middle, they would both have the same distance of view of the vehicle. But if Richard Allen was parked over here, that's almost 200 feet away to see a vehicle. And I think that's huge. And I'll explain why here in just a minute. So let's just take a look at what that might look like from the few pictures we have of the old CPS building. So here's one picture of the CPS building. Clearly it's probably summertime, not fall. So the shrub is quite full. Here's another look at it. A lot of shrubbery. And here's what it looked like a day after the homicides. So it looks like there is some shrubs. You can't really tell how tall they are. It does look like over on this side there is some kind of tall shrubs on this side. And you can see where that little driveway here, because this used to be the parking lot to the CPS building, was on this side originally. So I would think for someone to say oddly parked, it was a good possibility that he was probably parked over here, which there are some shrubs and stuff. So here is a look at, let me zoom this in. So here's a look from the Hoosier Highway, and I'm going to superimpose the building over. So as you can see, I lined up the rocks with the rocks here, and I superimposed the building here in the background to match. So this is pretty accurate where I took the picture. This picture was taken in July of 2015, but we can see where that little parking, little driveway that comes back to the main parking lot here. Now obviously we don't have a picture from the other side, so we have to kind of do it from this side. But this is taken, this would be approximately looking at a car from 100 feet. This would be what it would look like if you were driving past and saw some cars parked. This is approximate. So this is a 2016 Ford Focus here. This would be, if you were driving by, this is kind of what it would look like with light shrubbery there. If the shrubbery was a little bit taller and covering half the car, that's what it would kind of look like from about 100 feet away. There's 2 male witnesses that drove by that saw the vehicle at 2:14 and 2:28. The guy that saw the vehicle at 2:14 described what looked to be a purple PT Cruiser or small SUV when he drove by. And then the second male witness that drove by later at approximately 2:28 described seeing a dark colored car that looked like a smart car. We have the purple PT Cruiser and we have the black smart car. And so this is what it looked like from about 100 feet away. So you could see if the shrubbery was kind of full and was covering half the car, you could clearly see how it could easily be mistaken for a PT Cruiser or even a smart car because you're only seeing half the car. If the shrubbery, let's say, was not as full, even still from over 100 feet away, it would still look like a PT Cruiser or even a smart car because they're looking at this car from at least 100 feet away. And then depending on how much obstruction from the bushes there are during the time of February and where he parked. So that's kind of the look at what it would look like. I could clearly see how somebody could easily mistake a Ford Focus for the PT Cruiser or smart car, especially if there was some heavy shrubbery that was blocking half the car. And if he was parked here, it would be almost 200 feet away. So it'll actually be kind of even back more like that. That's it for today's video. I just want to give you guys a kind of what it looked like with the vehicles kind of being concealed. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Please smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We do videos like this all the time. I have live shows as well. Please go check those out. If you'd like to support this channel, please consider becoming a member. And thank you so much. And I love you guys. We'll see you next time.